Good morning, people. It's the 12th of February at 8:30 in the morning. What a stunning morning. Head down into the bay, I think. Really does feel like spring is just around the corner now. Let's hope we're going to have a nice early spring. Although it's quite chilly overnight. Crashing in the van again. So the van is still stranded. Still haven't got rid of it. I might be getting a new vehicle this week though. So stay tuned for the big reveal. So it's now 12:30 p.m. What a stunning day, not a cloud in the sky and lovely and warm. Just having a walk up to Steephill over above Ventnor. Then I'll drop back down again, but yeah, did some writing earlier on in the day at besties as ever, which is pretty productive. Let's go up the steps up here, I think. So the book I was working on this morning is a book about bird watching and wildlife watching around the Isle of Wight. So obviously I've already published 2 books. One, wildlife watching around Ventnor, the other one, bird watching around Ventnor. So they're already out, and there's a link to those in the description below, obviously. And I want this 3rd book to complement those 2, but to be kind of wildlife and birds. Obviously birds are wildlife, for the whole of the island. So I'm hoping to get that one out by the end of this month. Making good progress. So the end of February 2024. Hopefully that will be out. Then all 3 will be available. First 2 obviously are already available. So yeah, made good progress on that, which is nice. Robins singing. Cracking. Hazel catkins are now well out for the spring. Lovely to see. Go along here, I think, to get up to the top. Up St Albans steps. Always good for keeping fit. Or becoming fit in my case. So I had an approach from a publisher, an email from a publisher, asking if I want to redo one of my books, kind of rework it and expand it and get it published by a traditional publisher. Won't say who at the moment. I've not really decided whether I want to go down that route. I really love self-publishing. There are some advantages in getting a publisher. One of the disadvantages is that you don't get as much money per unit sold. So the author cut is normally about, 10 to 12% if you're lucky. So each book sold, obviously there's a printing cost which is taken off first. Then of what remains, the author gets, up to about 12%. Normally, well, it's actually normally between 8 and 12%. Of what remains, whereas publishing it myself, you take off the printing costs, and then I get 60 to 70% of what remains, so a lot more by publishing it myself. That's a big disadvantage of getting a publisher to do it, but a big advantage is it can look more, well, they can do colour photographs inside and better graphics than I can. Although I could, as an independent publisher, improve the graphics, which I am looking into doing, but that just increases the cost of production. Blackcap singing, one of the wintering blackcaps. They like the yews. This yew because of the yew berries. Up there somewhere, the blackcap. So at some point within the next couple of weeks, these wintering blackcaps will return to Germany, which is where they mostly come from, I think. And then our breeding blackcaps will return from Africa. Phew, St Albans steps. There's a lot of them. So my channel subscription number is now 636. No, 646, I think. So thank you so much if you're a subscriber. If not, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It's just equivalent to following. If I can get up to 1,000 subscribers, I can monetize my channel, which just means those pesky adverts that YouTube sticks on each video, I'll get a tiny cut of what the advertiser pays. It doesn't cost you anything. It just means I get a cut from what the advertiser pays to YouTube. So that's what monetization means. I need to get up to 1,000 subscribers to do that. Almost there. God. There was a time when I was young and fit, many decades ago. Definitely worth it for the view. Go up this way, I think. Doesn't look like the crack has expanded at all on Newport Road, thankfully. What's that calling them, people? What do you reckon? Oh, no, that's not it. That was a blackbird that was flying and a bird that's calling. That one is a... What do you reckon? There's a robin over there. That's a great tit. Let's go up this way a little bit towards the golf course. The old butterbur is in flower now. I think that's what it is. Maybe that's not what it is. To look that up. Smells lovely. Non-native invasive though. Rue Down Nature Reserve. Cracking view. So when I used to live up here, as in a house rather than in a van, I used to come up onto Rue Down several times a day. It's a bit blowy, so I'm not going to talk very much. I'll wait until I get back down into the sheltered area. Just enjoy the views. So if you're into bird migration, just along here, what's this, Whitwell Road, it's a great place just to stand on the cliff top here and scan the undercliff below, because the migrating birds, especially in late September, October, early November, the migrating birds are all kind of compressed into a narrow kind of front, a narrow band as they migrate through, following the coast, either going east or west depending on the wind direction. If it's a sou'wester, they tend to be heading west. If it's an easterly, they tend to be heading east, flying into the wind. Finches and buntings, well, finches and wagtails and that kind of stuff especially. Look at that, there's the undercliff. Woody Head. The light is terrible for doing this, but you can just about see it. There's Woody Head down there. Ventnor Botanical Gardens. Yeah, so come up here in late autumn, sit on one of these benches and enjoy, especially in the morning, between about 7 in the morning and 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. That's when the birds are migrating at their most highest numbers, sort of thing. There's the undercliff. Botanical Gardens there, or Botanic Gardens there, Cricket Club. Looking east now, back towards Ventnor. Just come down from there, Rue Down up the top. Right, I'm going to head back into Ventnor now and get a coffee. Don't think I'm going to go any further. We'll shoot a video going further along here to Paradise Walk and Pelham Woods. Do a video in a few days, I think, of that area. But let's go down this way for now. See if I can get across this junction without getting squashed. Go down Gills Cliff Road. I'm still alive, as you can probably tell. Right, let's go down this way. Excuse the bobbing. I was called Bob, it was my nickname at school. It's because I bob up and down a lot, as you can see. Ventnor Park directly below. Definitely a good sign of spring, lesser celandine. Lovely. Well, I hope you enjoyed the walk. It's sun is setting on another lovely day. hopefully tomorrow will be, well, tomorrow's going to be wet apparently, but yeah, time for me to now go and get a coffee. So yeah, thanks for watching, and do subscribe to the channel, read the description below because there are some links there, and have a lovely evening.